Hello and welcome back to the channel. In this video I'm going to be showing you a car boot sale that I've gone to, but not to buy. This time I'll be selling for the first time. I had never sold before at a car boot sale. I've already been, but you'll see in the video later on. It went quite well, it was interesting, it was worth going. Sold a few bits and it went alright in the end. I'll probably do it again, I reckon. I didn't make loads of money, but it's a good way to get rid of a bunch of little bits and pieces that don't sell elsewhere. And then anything left I might just auction off. I also recently sold that little wooden bowl that you might have seen in one of the last videos, dated 1804. It sold for £72 to Switzerland, of all places. So that was nice. That shows that it's worth searching in car boot sales. You do find these little things that can make money if you know what you're looking for. I didn't really know that it was worth that much money when I found it, but I just knew it was good. So you just got to kind of go with your instinct. The shed has been turning into a little bit of a mess, even though I recently organised it. I sold a bunch of bottles lately, some of the blue like poison bottles. They were quite popular. I literally listed them and they sold within a day. And there's a few more there to go. I've also been sorting out this stuff, which is not anything antique, it's just military bits. I used to buy and sell military stuff, but I don't really do that anymore. So I've just got all this stuff that's like piled up. These are filters for like gas masks. There's like NBC stuff and all kinds of things. So I've got to count everything and then figure out a way to sell it, which won't be fun. Also, as a little side note, I had a couple of people, well, one guy really, commenting on TikTok saying that he thinks my voice is fake, which is a bit weird. Would be a bit odd of me to put on a fake voice. This is just what I sound like, I can't help it. But most people have been really nice. The YouTube comments have been nice. So I guess that's just TikTok trolls. But yeah, here's the footage of the car boot sale. So this is what our car boot stall looked like. We bought quite a few things, a bit of a mix. You could see there's some antique things, some more modern things. It was basically just a big clear out of stuff that we didn't want hanging around. So there's something for everybody there. Some stuff was like super cheap, you know, 50 pence, £1. That's my dad. He was there selling with me. It wasn't as busy as I thought it was going to be, but we did make some sales. There was a good few people walking past, checking out our stuff, so it was alright in the end. We were there for about 4 hours, I would say, from about 7 o'clock until 11. So I came to this car boot sale with £128.50, and then I could keep track and see what I sold. So in the end I sold quite a few things, like a guitar, which was the biggest thing, for £40. I had a lot of people looking at the other guitar and a keyboard that I had, but they didn't sell. Somebody came and bought a load of copper and brass things, so maybe they were looking for scrap, I'm not sure. And then I've sold a few bits and bobs like bottles, and I sold some clothes that I had. So it did all add up in the end. It didn't feel like we were selling much, but by the end of it we did. So I got to the car boot sale with £128.50, and I ended it with £209. So I did make a bit of profit. I spent £28. It was £10 for the entry of the car boot sale, and then I spent £18 on some plaques. So yeah, in the end it was quite successful, I'd say, and we'll probably do another one. Been a bit of a delay with this video. I've posted it a bit late compared to the other ones. It was just too short, but I've been on a couple of trips to get some new things since then, which I'll show you now. So me and my granddad drove all the way to Preston, which was about 2 hours away, along all the motorways and stuff. Luckily he drove, because I would have hated that. But I've got these two chairs, and I think they're quite nice, and they were quite cheap, so I just had to get them. I'll show you now. So here they are. They are iron and leather chairs. Apparently the designer is someone called Jack Adnet, and these can go for a lot of money online. A lot of dealers put them up in the high hundreds or thousands. But the only issue is they are a bit damaged, like the leather is coming loose on both of them, just on these sides and here as well. A little bit there on the arm, and then underneath. I'm hoping it won't be too difficult to restore these, but I still think they're not quite nice as they are. I don't know how much I'll price them at, or whether I'll restore them or sell them as they are, but we'll see. But I'm quite happy with those. Things are the kind of stuff I want to keep on buying. I've always sold like the smalls, that kind of thing, but I want to start selling bigger, more expensive items like this. I don't have a lot of funds, obviously. I'm still in uni, but you know, it's a good start, and I'm happy with these. The same as these cast iron tables as well. That sort of thing is where I want to be going with my antiques little business hustle hobby. And yeah, so that's everything. This is another thing that I picked up just yesterday. It's a big military explosives transportation box. It was a good price and it wasn't far away, so I thought I might as well get it, even though it's not super old. You can see on the top there it's from 1979, and then it was also in use up until 1992. I think that's what that means. But yeah, I thought it was really cool because it says explosives on the front. Got all these markings. On the inside, needs a bit of a hoover, I think. There is a label here with a bunch of words on it, but somebody spray painted over it. They might have done that to like decommission it, but I'm not too sure. But yeah, I thought this was a cool sort of storage box. It does have a little bit of damage on that corner, and then a little bit on this corner here, but it's not too bad. You can see it's high quality with these sort of clip handles that you've got to turn to close it. And then Protex Redditch. Then on the side, there's more markings, Sky Pack, the temperature which it's supposed to be kept at, and the cool sort of handles. It would have been for, apparently this might mean warheads, warhead assemblies, so like parts of a warhead. And I searched this UN serial number, which is for explosives with like charges, explosive charges. So that's what this was for. I've not been able to find another one exactly like it online. This has been the only one I've been able to find. So I've not been able to find too much information about it. But yeah, that's nice. This will be up for sale quite soon. But yeah, I'm realising I'm building up quite a bit of stock, and I'm not doing anything with it because, to be honest, I don't want to make the wrong decision and sell stuff too cheap too quick. And it's also a case of whether I restore them or not, like I said, but we'll see. Yeah, oh, I don't think I showed you these from the Carbootsale. These are what I bought. Not the most amazing things, but they're just like brass plaques. I thought that one was quite cool as like a ship. It's got a little bit of damage at the top there, but it's okay. And then this one, it's like oriental sort of design. And it also came with this platter. I can't remember exactly what it was. I think it's like an Islamic sort of thing. I just thought these three things were cool and they were fairly cheap, so I got them. And then this was for free, this little pot. This will go on the shelves I rent at my unit, which should sell fairly fast, I think, if I put it at the right price. It's a cool little thing. And then here is the ammo box again. I'm just going to give it a bit more of a wash. I might also wash the cast iron tables just lightly, just to get some surface dust off them. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll be posting a bit more on the channel every time I sell stuff or find new things. I always go to car boot sales like most weeks, so I'll film some of that and you'll see what else I can find. Yeah, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe if you want to see more.